Ontario sports minister says that they're working on a shortened OHL season that would see the teams play in hub cities and bubble-like scenarios. One of the issues that is apparently delaying the start is getting referees and officials to commit to a bubble. The OHL hasn't had any games this season because of travel restrictions and the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. The government will be announcing some sort of financial aid for the OHL on Wednesday.
It's been very empowering, to be honest, and very welcoming to be in this position.
Retired NHLer Mark Fraser spent parts of 2 seasons with the Leafs back in 2012 and 2014. He played in 219 NHL regular season games. He now has one of the most important roles of his life with the Leafs. He's in charge of the player development, equity, diversity, and inclusion.
This actually started with about 8 or so months ago, and it was kind of the height of the Black Lives Matter movement, shortly after George Floyd's murder. And it was actually around the time the team was returning to play. And I saw that led by their captain, John Tavares, he had requested to wear Black Lives Matter t-shirts. As the team was re-entering the bubble, the Maple Leafs, they're getting back to, again, the starting up of play.
Fraser says he experienced racism during his playing career and didn't feel included at moments. And he's been very vocal about making changes in the sports community when it comes to equality and inclusion. After he saw John take the player initiative and wear the Black Lives Matter t-shirt, Mark approached the Leafs GM, Kyle Dubas.
More than anything, to put on his ear that I think this is a time, more importantly than ever, that all NHL teams should be looking to expand into this space of equity, diversity, and inclusion. And I was thrilled to say that, like, Kyle was not only very receptive of that, but very much well aware and very much well educated himself already on this subject matter.
Mark just started the job at the beginning of March and has already seen a change in the culture.
A lot of the staff of an MLSE in the Toronto Maple Leafs and the players themselves are going through equity, diversity, and inclusion training. I've had moments to pop in and have some virtually distanced one-on-ones with some of the athletes, again, as some of the staff, and just meeting some amazing people in the organization who together, everyone is on board with wanting to push this message.
What is your hope for this role?
One of my main hopes there would be to just create more normalcy around the conversation, which I know is difficult to just have around racism and certain prejudice, systemic or maybe perhaps not, but to just open up that dialogue, create some normalcy, and to create, again, just a more welcoming environment. As soon as a new family, an immigrant family from whatever background in Canada walks to a hockey rink, I want that feeling for them to be one of welcoming and comfort and not isolation.
Lindsay Dunn, City News.